Hello and welcome back to SARS Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. Because everybody is tuned in nice and early, because everybody is watching on the replay. Make sure you're smashing the like button, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. My, oh my, oh my, do we have a lot to talk about today. So much to just break down, so much to speak about because it's a mess. It is a mess right now. What's happened, and some people are going to be super positive and be like, "Oh, you're overreacting. It's fine. There's still a chance." And then other people are just super negative. We're just like, "I want everybody out. This, and that." Listen, I just think there's a lot to break down. There's a lot to break down with what happened. The result yesterday against Fulham. Obviously, it was a draw, but anything other than a win was detrimental to the chances we had of making up the points against Liverpool. Because let's face it, yesterday Liverpool didn't even play and they still won. They still won and they did not even play, guys. This is the situation that we're in right now. But guys, like I said, make sure you're smashing the like buttons. Make sure you're subscribing. If you're watching this on a replay, I know a lot of you guys like to watch it on a replay, so make sure you're smashing the like button as well for me. Make sure you subscribe as well as you're watching this on a replay. Just get it done for me ASAP, guys. As you start right now, you're on the video. Just like it for me. Thank you. But listen, we're gonna start off. I think where we should start off is probably the Fulham game. We'll get to the whole um title race shit at the end or towards the second bit of this video, but I just want to speak about Fulham because everybody saw obviously my reaction to the last minute goal. Yeah, it was funny, um but I think we need to speak about the performance as a whole, our not only our creativity, but we also need to speak about the lack of clinical edge that we showed, which this is not the first time we've shown a lack of clinical edge, and we've had players not be clinical at all in games, because there's been multiple times we've seen this before. It's the same story, bro. It's the same story, same shit, just a different day, bro. And we're going over this and over this and over this again and again and again and again. And I'll be real, I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. Um, you could tell yesterday, firstly, that we needed to have somebody who was a natural left back. That's the first thing we're gonna start off with. Why did Kieran Tierney not come on in that game? I know that a lot of people have said, you know what, Kieran Tierney isn't this, Kieran Tierney isn't that. But why wasn't Kieran Tierney on that game, like just to offer us like an option? Maybe something he could do, whether it be cross the ball more. We all know that his crosses into the box are really good. Why couldn't we use that? Why couldn't we use that when we have somebody up front? We have somebody that can put the ball in the back of the net with a header possibly. So why can't we utilize this guy's crosses? That's the first thing. Why he didn't come on, I will never know. Arteta's substitutions did not fail just there, because yet again we're taking off Martin Odegaard and we're bringing on Ethan Wanyeri. Why do we take off Martin Odegaard when he's one of our creators, the guy who dictates tempo, all of this shit? Why are we taking him off? Why is he the one to come off in the game? It does not make sense to me. It does not make sense why that would happen. Why we would even think of doing that. We saw how when Odegaard come into the team, the difference that he makes, bro, is clear. It's clear and obvious to see, bro, that he brings massive things to the team. He helps us actually become more balanced as a team. He brings out the creative spark. He is the creative spark, if you look at it, man. He is. He dictates the game, is able to help us move the ball quickly. But yeah, game's nearly done. What am I gonna do? I'm chasing a goal. I need a second to win us the game. What am I gonna do? Let me take off the chief creator. Let me take off the guy who's actually very good in that midfield and actually is able to make something happen out of nothing. Let me take him off. Let me bring on Ethan Wanyeri. Now I don't mind Ethan Wanyeri coming. I don't mind Ethan Wanyeri coming on. I don't care. I'm all up for Ethan Wanyeri coming on because he brings a bit more, danger. He'll go and try and take a shot. He's not scared. He's not shook at for taking shots, bro. But when you're bringing him on for Martin Erdegaard, it's so stupid and it makes no sense. Makes no sense. And this is something that we do all the time, and this is something that Arteta does all the time. Like in times where we need, in times where we need, um, big up G Star, big up everybody in the chat, by the way. In times where I need him to make the right decision, bring on the right players, keep the right players on. It always seems to be the case that Mikel Arteta just makes the wrong decisions. And let me not even get started on the players on the pitch. Let me not even get started with the players on the pitch. Because the players on the pitch, that's a whole different that's just a whole different conversation right there. Yeah, that is a whole different conversation right there. But speaking about the substitutions, it's just out of order, man. It's just out of order. And if we want to get any better, and when the time is hard and we need to get over the line, we have to be able to make the right decisions. I have to trust that Mikel Arteta is there, able to make the right decisions for us. Right now, I don't know if that's possible, man. I don't know if that's possible. Like I said, I'm not saying Arteta out, of course, but he's got until the end of the season. And if Arteta does not get a major trophy, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to look elsewhere. In my opinion, anyway. I don't think he'll go anyway, but in my opinion, I'll wash my hands with him. And I'll be like, you know what? We got to look somewhere else. We have to look for something else. But regardless, let's go on to the game and let's speak about a few players. Now, David Raya, I don't think David Raya was necessarily bad, to be honest. David Raya was just, he didn't have too much to do. When he was called upon, he definitely did step up. But obviously, I I do think he could have done a little bit better with the goal that was scored by Raul Jimenez. I definitely think he could have done a bit better. I think he just didn't try to reach for it enough, in my personal opinion. But let's not get too much onto David Raya. David Raya has been one of our standout players this whole season, so I'm not even going to go into him. Yeah, because David Raya has got more than enough credit in the bank right now, bro. Because he has been performing for us week in, week out this season. Been one of our standout and best players on the pitch. So I'm not going to go too much into him. Kivio. Yesterday on Ahwa, these guys were sitting here trying to tell me about low hanging fruit and this and that. Brother, this is not Rob Holding that we're speaking about. We know low hanging fruit. Yeah? We know low hanging fruit. I know that Rob Holding is low hanging fruit, so there's no point of me even talking about him. But Kivio having a good game against Manchester United is something that infuriates me even more, because how can you go and put performance like that against Man United and then you come up against Fulham and it's just stupid. You're just making stupid mistakes. Stupid mistakes, bro. And at the top level, bro, it's done. When the margins are so thin and so slim, and bro, you're not gonna be able to make those mistakes. You make those mistakes, you're finished. So Kivio making that mistake by letting Raul Jimenez on the wrong side of him, bro, leaving him on the outside, bro. It is crazy. It is crazy, and I cannot wait for Gabriel to be back, man. Because I've now realized that unless we have, to be honest, I haven't even seen Calafiori in that position. for me to even start going crazy and saying, "Oh, you know what? Even Calafiori would have done better job." I don't know what he's like playing in that position in our system anyway, with Saliba next to him. So I'm gonna have to wait and see what happens there. But in regards to Kivior, my oh my man, that messed him up. That messed him up for the whole game, bro. Because he couldn't take risks the way he would have wanted to, the way he did against Manchester United. He couldn't take risks. But this is the thing, man. This is where we are. This is where we are right now. Timber at left back, Party at right back. Yet again, going to the why do we not play a natural left back at left back? Why do we not play a natural left back at left back? It's so simple. It's so simple to see, bro. I don't have to have multiple coaching badges, and I don't have to have years in the game, working in the game, for me to see Timber is better on the right, Party is better in the midfield, and play a natural left back. We didn't need to play Zinchenko. Zinchenko was out, Kieran Tierney was there. This was the game for him. Just put him in. He's been training for like a month, bro. The guy's been training for a month. We can't even give him one little chance to try and earn his spot back, or one little chance to try and say, you know what? Yeah, I know I'm probably gonna go in January, or I'll probably go in the summer. But while I'm here, let me offer up my services. But this is what we do, man. We overcomplicate something. And somebody said this yesterday, and I couldn't agree with it more. One of the main things that Arteta learned off of Pep, bro, is the big braining gene, bro. You know when Pep will big brain things, bro, and he'd think too much into them that he'd F it up, bro. That is what Arteta learned from him, bro. He learned how to overthink things that he just ends up messing it up himself. Bro, it's like even like it could be so simple, but he has to overcomplicate it. He has to overthink it. I'm like, bro, it's pretty simple. Timber at right back, Tierney at left back, simple. Kivior at the centre back position, and done. But instead, we try to do this whole complicating everything and all of this shit. Now, yeah, Zayn, listen, Pep overthinking has won him a treble though. No, Pep overthinking lost him a Champions League against Chelsea. So that's what when we say overthinking, that's what I mean by overthinking. It lost him a Champions League to Chelsea where he should nowhere near should have never lost that to Chelsea. That's what overthinking does. Anyway, moving on to the midfield, man. Moving on to the midfield. Declan Rice, man. I actually think Declan Rice was somewhat okay, to be honest. I actually think Declan Rice was. How can I say this? He was all right. He was all right yesterday. But Mikel Arteta again playing this guy as an eight, bro. Playing him as like an attacking player, bro. It's not working, man. It is not working. Declan Rice is not an attacking player. He's just not. He's just not an attacking player, bro. It's just that simple. And the more we try and press it, like it doesn't make sense. It really does not make sense. Can we just play him in the six? Play Marino. If you want somebody to do the attacking role, play Marino. Marino can go and do that attacking role. Let him go do that. Or if you really want to put an attacking player out there, why not just play Ethan Wanyeri at the 8, bro? Put Rice at the 6, put Ethan Wanyeri at the 8, and let Ethan Wanyeri just do the job. I'm pretty sure he can do it. It's not that hard. This Rice stuff at the 8 and trying to play him as an attacking player needs to stop, bro. We need to cut it out because it's now hurting his game. Because yesterday, Rice in front of goal was diabolical. Rice, with the chances that he got, is diabolical. And of course, he needs to take his own flack for that. Of course. But when he's taking his flack, Mikel Arteta also needs to be held responsible. And to be honest, majority of the blame has to go to Mikel Arteta for this Rice thing. Because he keeps on persisting with playing this guy at the 8, playing him as a more attacking player when his best attribute is his tackling, is his defensive work. That's his best attribute. So why not use up his best attributes and instead you're trying to put him in positions where he's out, he's not in his comfort zone, and he's in these uncomfortable positions. Like, it makes no sense. And the thing is, we're not even talking like it's the start of the season and let's just see how it works. Let's just see. This is December, bro. This is like title race settings now. Already we effed up, bro. Already we dropped points against Newcastle. Already we dropped points against Bournemouth. Already we dropped points against Chelsea. So there's no area. There's no area. There was no room for mistakes. None. It's done. That's it. You had to go on a win and run now. You had to go this run. You had to go win, 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 win. You can't lose. You said it in the press conference, Arteta. Win, 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 win. Now that you've lost, bro, you have to start talking to these players now. We have to be. Of course, let's not take our eyes off of the Premier League and still go for it. But now, the Champions League is what you have to look at. The Champions League is what you have to look at now. Because we have to try and go for the Champions League. And we have to try and get stuff over the line in January. Because if we go in January and we don't do nothing, I don't think we're going to win any major trophy this season. And what does that mean for Mikel Arteta? He obviously has to go. Now, the other midfielders, Jorginho. Listen, Jorginho for me was just... Sometimes Jorginho would have a good game. Sometimes he would have a very underwhelming game. And sometimes it's just in the middle. It's just average. Jorginho yesterday was average. I don't think he did too much. He was getting on the ball, but you never saw those passes that he normally makes. Nothing new. He's had average games before. But when he's having these average games, can we not see this and can we not like take him out of the game? Can we not take him off the pitch and maybe bring somebody else on? Somebody that might be able to cause some danger. Somebody that might be able to improve us a little bit. Marino needed to come on at half time. Marino needed to come on at half time. We needed to change something in that midfield because it just wasn't working. Odegaard yesterday was very underwhelming, man. A player who I rate very highly, and we know that's not him majority of the time. Very underwhelming from him, by the way. I feel like sometimes you're going to get Martin Odegaard games where he is underwhelming, but he's a player that you definitely have to keep on for the whole game. because he always has that one moment where he can maybe slot a ball through the middle. You know what I mean? He can do one of those little chip passes to get someone in behind. Like, you can never just take him off because you don't know, bro. He could just create something like that, bro. I've seen it happen before. He just creates something just like that. But instead, like I said, overthinking it. Let's take off Odegaard, the only creative spark we have in the team. Take him off, bring on Ethan Wanyeri. Makes no sense, bro. The way he's done that and took off Martin Odegaard, you would have thought we were winning 3-1 or 4-1 or something. It was a comfortable game. You would have thought that we were winning. But instead, we're chasing the game, bro. 1-1. We're trying to get that goal, that winning goal. But nope, get him out of here. Let's get Odegaard out of here, and let's just sit there and play. Let's just sit there and play Ethan Wanyeri instead of him, even though Martin Odegaard is the more experienced player. Bukayo Saka wasn't the best yesterday. Managed to score a goal though, and if certain players knew how to hold their run, that goal would have been a winning goal. That goal would have been a winning goal if certain players knew how to hold their run. But what do I know? We got bozos in the team. We have bozos in the team. Saka was, a little bit underwhelming yesterday. Unfortunate, because he is normally the player that does a lot for us, the player that is the difference on the pitch. But he had an off game. This whole season, he's been carrying us with goals and assists, but he had an off game. I'm not gonna sit there and slate him. Erdegaard, I'm not gonna sit here and slate him either. We know that these players themselves can change a game like that, bro. Those are two players that can change a game. Just like that, in a moment of brilliance. Havertz, Kai Havertz, man. Kai Havertz, man. Kai Havertz was useless, guys. In this game, Kai Havertz was freaking useless, man. Guys, I think we're getting to a point where this man was getting muscled off the ball by everybody. Like, it was actually mad disrespectful. Everybody just muscling him off the ball. That's exactly where it is, bro. That's exactly where it is. He was a boy amongst men. Like, he was a boy amongst men. That's the situation that we're at right now. Was that Kai Havertz was a boy amongst men. Man was getting bodied off the ball. These man said, move. Get on the floor, man. You ain't about it. You can't play here, bro. This ain't your game. And in certain games, bro, this is the situation that we're at. Right now, Havertz looks low in confidence. He needs to get that confidence back. He needs to stop waiting and looking for a perfect moment. Just get stuck in, bro. Just get stuck in. That's all I look for. I look for you to get stuck in, get some tackles in, rattle the centre backs, and then score your goals. When you get chances, score them. When you pass the ball, run into the box. Don't start going too much to the right side and trying to help Saka on the right. Bro, bun that. That's what Erdegaard's there for. We don't need you to go over there. We don't need you to go over there and try. Let me just go over to the right side and help Bukayo Saka because I want to try and look helpful. Bun that. I don't need that from you. I need you to go into the box, let Saka put a cross in, and you get your fucking head on it. Get your fucking head on it, mate. Trossard. Leandro Trossard. Done fuck all yesterday, man. Done fuck all yesterday, man. But actually, let's speak about both of those players on that left side. Let's speak about both of those players on the left side. Leandro Trossard and Gabriel Martinelli done fuck all yesterday. Both of them. Both of them. The first half, people were sitting there like, oh, Trossard was getting involved in the game, and Trossard was doing this, and he was connecting play. Look at the connecting passes. Fuck do I care about the connecting passes, bro? The fuck do I care about connecting play? Brother, give me a moment of brilliance, man. Make runs into the box. Take on your man. And get into the box and make it dangerous. But instead you sit there and it's just fucking run, pass back. These men are doing Jack Grealish settings, bro. I'm watching Jack Grealish settings right now with Leandro Trossard and Gabriel Martinelli. This is Jack Grealish settings, bro. You know when Mo said pop, pass? Pop, pass back. Pop, pass back. That's what I'm watching with these, man. That is what I'm watching. And it's become become evident to me, yeah? It's become evident that we need somebody on that left side now. We need to improve. Hold on to the striker for a second, because we need a left winger now. Either Leandro Trossard or Gabriel Martinelli need to get the fuck out of my club, bro. Because we need somebody on that left side. Somebody that has the same moment of brilliance in him as Saka. We need to get somebody like that, because those two haven't got it. Those two haven't got it. And it's gotten to a point where we don't even go to that side. We don't even drift to that side to give the ball that much, because we know what we're going to get. So we just overload on Saka's side, on the right side. And then everybody's just blocking and everybody's just marking on Saka's side. So there's nothing for Saka to do. Saka has no space, bro. He has no space. And then we think, why is Saka playing so bad? Bro, the guy has no space. Absolutely nuts, the situation that we're in. It's absolutely nuts, the situation that we're in right now. And one of these two has got to go now. One of these two have to go now, because I'm sick and tired of it. I'll be so real with you guys. I'm sick and tired of it. 100% L-Bags. L-Bags saying Martinelli is always in so much space, but not good enough to do anything with it. This is the thing. I was on Chez's channel earlier. We got Chez. Make sure you go like and subscribe. I was on Chez's channel earlier, yeah, and the Chelsea fans were like, when I said this, they were like, "Oh, Sterling used to do the same exact thing. How the fuck have we got both of these guys at my club right now? How the fuck have we got both of these guys at my club right now?" Yeah, they get the ball, so much space. يا أخي سفيان يلا يا أخي خليني خليني اتكلم يا حبيبي، خليني يا اخي يا اخويا. الله يرحم لك الوالدين، امين يا ربي امين. Where was I? That's it. Martinelli, he gets onto the ball, yeah? He gets onto the ball. So much space around him, bro. There is so much space around Gabriel Martinelli right now, yeah? You'd think, wow, he's gonna sprint, bro. There's no way that Tete is catching this guy. There's no way Tete's catching him. No way. But the guy waits for him, bro. He sits there, he's like, yeah, you come in. Hey, come. Okay, yeah, now let me go. Bro, he waits for the defender to come back. He waits for the defender, or he slows down so the defender can come back. And then he tries to take on his man. It's laughable, the stuff that I'm seeing. It's laughable, the stuff that I'm seeing. Absolutely laughable, man. And now I have to start asking my questions. What I have to start asking questions about Arteta, man. I have to start from now. I'm not Arteta out, but I have to start asking questions about what these decisions that he's doing. These decisions that are shit. They're awful. They're awful. And these two guys, Trossard and Martinelli, Trossard, I don't know what happened to him, bro. I don't know what happened because last season, Trossard was playing like crazy, bro. The levels that Trossard was playing at were crazy. This guy kept Martinelli out of the team for good reason because he was performing week in, week out. But let's be real. Something has happened to this guy over the summer. I don't know whether it was Arteta starting off with Martinelli in front of him and him just not rating Martinelli, so he's thinking, what the fuck is this? And let me just act out because fuck it, why is he playing this guy? But you'd think that he'd act out by playing perfectly, bro, and playing good game. But bro, he doesn't even do that. Right now, he's playing like a schmuck. He's playing exactly like Martinelli. They're both playing like schmucks, bro. It's actually nuts. It's actually nuts, bro. This is where my club is at right now. And this is the time where we're supposed to be winning the league, by the way, guys. We're supposed to be winning the league right now. Manchester City fell off. We're supposed to be the ones that are top of the league right now. We're supposed to be the ones. Yes, we had a tough start to the season. But broski, as a top team, you should be able to get past that tough start. You should be able to get past it. And then this is where you should now win your games. This is where you should now win your games. If you drop points at the start of the season, which we did, the drop points against Manchester City, nobody even batted an eyelid. They were like, okay, khalas. You drop points against Manchester City, it is what it is. But dropping points against Brighton, dropping points against Bournemouth, dropping points against freaking Newcastle, dropping points against Chelsea. I mean, bro, that's not good, man. That's not good. And this is not the level that we should be at. We should have been way ahead, bro. We should have been way ahead of these guys. We should be at least maybe 2 or 3 points ahead of Liverpool. That's the reality of the situation right now. We should be where Liverpool are. We should be where Liverpool are. But Liverpool are out here doing bits because slots come in. And yeah, people are saying, oh, they'll fall off. They're this, they're that. Bro, I ain't seen it yet. I ain't seen it yet. I ain't seen Liverpool falling off. And even when they don't have a game, even when they do start falling off, bro, when they lose a game or they draw a game, yes, we won against Manchester United, but this is the time to capitalize. Make it 4 points. Because mentality-wise, they're going to look at that and be like, oh, fucking hell, they're 4 points. I mean, points on the board is better than a game in hand. We know that anyway. Points on the board is better than a game in hand. Because they start to get the pressure and they'll be like, oh, they could catch us here. And then there's more pressure for that game against Everton at Goodison Park under the lights. But what do? At the first sign of trouble, bro. At the first sign of trouble, bang. Draw at Fulham. Draw at Fulham. And I'm sick and tired of Fulham, to be honest. I'm sick and tired of Fulham. And I'm sick and tired of drawing against this fucking shit club. I'm sick of it. I've had enough. I'm done with fucking playing Fulham and drawing every fucking time. We draw or we fucking lose against them. What has happened, bro? What has happened? How can it be this bad? How can we be this bad against them, bro? It doesn't make sense. It really does not make sense. In regards to the title race, let's just have a quick discussion about the title race, or what's left of it. Guys, the title race is done. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, the title race is done. It's done. If people think that we're in a title race still, my brother, go get help. Check yourself into a clinic and get help. You need to speak to somebody because the delusion is sick. The delusion is mad. The delusion is crazy. We're not catching these man. These men are going to keep on going. Chelsea are now above us. Chelsea. You have Robert Sanchez in goal. Old buffoon over there, bro. The guy who's a bozo, bro. Chelsea are sitting ahead of us in the league. And they don't even look like they're... You know what? Let's have a look at who Chelsea's next fixtures are. Let's have a look at the fixtures. Just so we can see what's going on. Let's have a look. Let's just have a look while we're here, man. Fuck it. We might as well. This is gonna be a long old stream. Let's just have a look at Chelsea's next fixtures. They got Brentford at home. That's in the Premier League, by the way, guys. We're gonna go with the Premier League fixtures. They got Brentford at home. That's a winnable fixture for them. They got Brentford. Actually, I think that would be difficult with Mbuemo and Wissa right now, and the form that they're in, bro. They're just scoring machines at the moment, bro, to be honest. But we got Brentford coming up as well. I'm not looking forward to that game either. They got Everton away. They got Fulham at home. West London derby. They should be able to... If they clear past Fulham with ease, then there's serious questions about us, man. There's serious questions about us and what we're doing with our time. They've got Ipswich away. These are their next 5 fixtures, by the way, guys. Yeah? And they've got Palace away. Out of those points, yeah? Out of those 5 games, that's 15 points. How many do we think Chelsea are getting out of 15? 15 points out of 15. How many points do we think they're getting? Just a quick number in the chat right now. How many points do we think Chelsea's getting out of the next 5? Out of 15, how many points do we think they're going to get? Just let me know in the chat real quick. Because I'll tell you right now, I think they'll get... I think they might get 11. I think they might get 11. Abe is saying 13. Chelsea get at least 12. I'm thinking maybe 11 points. 13, I reckon. 1 draw. 10 to 13. They win them all. Now let's look at Liverpool's fixtures. Since we're looking at fixtures right now. Fulham at home is the next fixture in the Premier League, guys. We done them a favour because Bassi got booked in our game. Now he misses their game. So that's one of their starting centre backs that misses the Liverpool game, by the way, guys. Then they've got Southampton away. That's going to be a bloodbath, people. Southampton away for Liverpool is going to be a bloodbath. Actually, no, wait, hold on. Ignore that. That's the League Cup. We don't care about that game. So they got Fulham at home. Then they got Tottenham away. Then they got Leicester at home. I don't know how Leicester are going to do in that game because Rude's actually got them playing all right. Do you know what I mean? But I still think Liverpool have too much for them. I still think Liverpool will win that. West Ham away for Liverpool. Now that is going to be a bloodbath. 100% that's going to be a bloodbath. West Ham can't defend to save their lives. West Ham are playing right now. West Ham can't defend to save their lives. And then the big one in January, Liverpool versus Manchester United. Will it be another 7-0? Who knows? But Man United going to Anfield, we already know they've done the other fixture and they smacked them 3-0 in their own ground. With Amarim, is it going to be different? We'll have to wait and see about that one. But out of those fixtures, I can see them beating Fulham. I can see them beating Tottenham. I can see them beating Leicester. West Ham, 100% they're going to beat. And I see them beating Manchester United as well. Like, bro, out of the next 5 games, I see them winning 5 out of 5. I can't see them dropping points. I can't see them dropping points. Now let's go over to our games, man. Let's go over to our games, bro. Let's have a look because I'm vexed. I am now vexed. Next 5 games in the Premier League, guys. Everton at home. If any way, shape, or form we drop points to Everton at home, I'm gonna do something, bro. I'm gonna go crazy. You guys think you've seen crazy? I'm gonna go crazy, bro. Something is gonna happen to me, bro. Yeah, something is gonna happen. It's not gonna be nice. If any way, shape, or form, Qsimu billah, on everything I love and everything that's holy in my life, if we drop points to Everton at home, wallahi, I will, bro. People don't want that to happen. People don't want that to happen. People don't want that to happen. Everton at home, we should win that. We should smack them. They are shit. Everton are shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Oh, don't say that, Sard. You might jinx us. Fuck getting jinxed against fucking Everton at home. Palace away. Palace we should beat. Ipswich at home. If we don't beat Ipswich, jeez. Brentford away. We should beat them as well. And Brighton away. Bro, I'm sick and tired of Brighton, yeah, and Brentford coming one after the other, bro. I'm sick and tired of it. We should beat both of those teams there. We have to. It's of utmost importance. If it's of utmost importance that we do. Right now, these are the next games. These are our next freaking 10 fixtures. It looks like. No, sorry. I think it's 8. 8. No, 7 fixtures. The next 7 fixtures that are on here right now. Monaco in the Champions League should be a win. Everton should be a win at home. Crystal Palace at home in the League Cup. If we come out of the League Cup, against Crystal Palace, we come out of the League Cup against Crystal Palace. Brother, choice words, man. There's choice words, bro. Then it might be sacking times, bro. It might be times to just sack before the season's even done. Forget about the rest of the season, bro. The League Cup, we have to get minimum the final, and we have to lose by some like outrageous thing that happens. Like it has to be a robbery, bro. It has to be a robbery. Yeah? Crystal Palace has 1-0 Eddie winner written all over it. If Eddie and Ketia, If Eddie Nketiah scores against us, if Eddie Nketiah scores against us, if Eddie Nketiah scores against us, I swear, blood on your fucking hands. Mikel Arteta, the fucking players, the board, the fucking whatever, whoever the fuck even breathes on this club in that fucking if we go out to Crystal Palace and Arteta is at and Eddie Nketiah scores, and anyway we lose that game and Arteta says we dominated again, I'm gonna fucking flip. I'm gonna flip. You're gonna see something you guys have never seen before. I'm gonna flip. It's gonna be different style, bro. It's gonna be different style. I ain't scared to say Arteta out because I've been Arteta out previously. So I ain't scared to suck this guy. Yeah? Get somebody else. I couldn't give a fuck. But there's no way we're losing to Crystal Palace. No. It's not happening. It's not happening. Then we got Crystal Palace away in the Premier League. We have to win that 100%. Ipswich at home. We have to win that. Brentford away. We have to. Brighton away. We have to win that. Then we got Man United at home in the FA Cup. Again, there's a word. If we come out of the FA Cup in the third round again, after we did it to schmucks Liverpool last season, and the fuckers played the second team, bro. The fuckers played the second team, bro. And we couldn't even score against them. Yes, we did play our second team as well, but we had so many opportunities to smack that Liverpool team, get them out of the FA Cup, and we didn't. Disgusting, bro. If we lose to Manchester United, bro, I'm gonna be vexed. I'm gonna be vexed, bro. I'm not gonna be stable. Tottenham at home. North London derby, we never lose at home to these guys. Fuck Tottenham, yeah? We best beat them. Simple. Aston Villa at home, we all know what happened in this shit last season. And then Dinamo Zagreb at home. Wolves away. Girona away. Man City at home. Until that fixture, yeah? Until this fixture, Manchester City at home, we are not allowed to drop points not once. In the league, you're not allowed to drop points not once. In the cup competitions like the League Cup and the FA Cup, you cannot lose to any of those teams. If you lose in any of those cups, it's unacceptable. Because regardless of what happens, you have to get a cup this season. Regardless. Manchester City games is on the 1st of Feb. It's on the 1st of Feb, the Man City game. So, any way, shape, or form, my man dips out of any of those cup competitions, your head is on the chopping block, brother. Any way that you drop points in the league now, your head is on the chopping block. Because this is now getting to a crazy time where there's no way when Manchester City drop off, we drop off. There's no way. How can that happen? How can we let this happen? How can you let this happen? That we're in a situation now where the title is so out of our reach right now, it's crazy. Because we don't have to fight against one team now. There's two fuckers there. There's two fuckers. I know these Chelsea fans are all being pussies and saying that we're not in a title race. We're just collecting 3 points. I don't give a fuck what they say. They're in a title race. And they're being consistent. So now we don't have just Liverpool. We also have Chelsea. And this is the thing. This is the reason why we needed to win a Premier League against Manchester City when it was just us and them. When it was just us and them. Because soon enough, the rest of the people are going to start to join the pack. Yeah? Last season, I was laughing at Liverpool. This time, they're flying. They're flying. Chelsea were an afterthought, bro. I wasn't even thinking about these, man. But now they're flying as well. If Liverpool win the league over us, it's an embarrassment. If Chelsea finish above us, that is just next level. Do you realize these fuckers are gonna hold this over us for the rest of our lives? That in our so-called best times, they finished above us with an inexperienced manager in phase one. Wallah, I'm on L Bags is same vibes, bro. Same vibes as L Bags, bro. I'm finished with this season. Just watching the games to pass the time because I already feel like this season's gone. The only way that Mikel Arteta can salvage something is if he wins the league or wins the Champions League. Do you realize if Arteta, you realize if you win the league or the Champions League, every single fan will shut their mouth and they will lock it and they'll be like, okay, do whatever you want. Do whatever you just have to win one Premier League or one Champions League right now just to shut us up, and then we'll let you do whatever you're doing. We will let you do whatever you're doing. But we have to have some sort of major trophy, bro. We have to see some sort of trophies, bro. We have to lift something. Now, title race is done. In my personal opinion, we have to go for the Champions League now. Next games we've got is Monaco, and we've got Dinamo Zagreb. We also got Girona. I think those are the last three games that we've got in the Champions League. Let me just double check. Yeah, it is. So it's Monaco, Dinamo Zagreb, and Girona. Now, Dinamo Zagreb and Monaco games are at home. Girona is away. Girona have been shit this season. Girona are fucking dog shit. They're dog shit. This season, they're dog shit. Monaco and Dinamo Zagreb have not been any better. Yeah? They've not been much better. These three games should be all wins. All wins. And comfortable wins. They should be comfortable wins. That Girona one should be like when we went to Sevilla. Do you remember Sevilla away? Last season? Sevilla away? Comfortable. It was comfy. Relaxed. We got goals. I think Gabriel Jesus scored that amazing freaking amazing curler. Put it top of the top bins. That's what it should be now. We must win all of our games in the Champions League now. We go to the knockout stages, and ma'asalama, we'll see you in the round of 16. None of this, we need to qualify. Let's get through our games now where we qualify. Fuck the qualifying rounds now. We have to go straight through. Top 8. That's all I'm accepting. That's all I'm accepting. Now we're in a situation where it's dire life, bro. It's do or die now. Because there's no more waiting. For me, anyway, me speaking with my own opinions, for me, there's no more waiting. I'm not sitting here and waiting anymore. I've waited for long enough. I've waited for trophies for long enough. I've waited for us to win something for long enough. There comes a boiling point where it will all topple over and then everything will come out, bro. Everything will come out, bro. I'm done. I'm done with it. Let's quickly go to some of the comments. Big up everybody. Get your comments in. Get questions in if you have them. We're gonna chill here for a bit, and just speak about the season. I know a lot of Arsenal fans in here, and we're all venting. We're all freaking vexed. We're all upset after the performance yesterday, and just fucking hell, man. That last goal, by the way. Oh, look at the balloons. That last goal yesterday, bro. I actually thought we won it. I actually thought we won it, bro. I was gassed. I was actually gassed, bro. I was screaming, bro. I thought, yeah, you know what? Saka saved us there. Saka has saved us. and then it was offside. Absolutely gut wrenching, man. Absolutely gut wrenching. But anyway, listen, guys. I appreciate you guys for coming through. This was just a little solo show, match reaction, title race show. I will be back tomorrow. Either doing a watch along. Let me see. Are there any good games tomorrow? No, not really any good games tomorrow. Well, there's no good games tomorrow. So what we can do is tomorrow I'm gonna come out. I might get one of the boys or a couple of the boys, and we're just gonna do a match preview for the Monaco game, of course. I will be back doing watch alongs for those because I'm not going to the Emirates this week. I'm not going to be going, so I will be doing watch alongs. Yeah, and let's just see if we can get a win, man. Let's just see if we can get the win in this game. We must, but yeah, let's just see, man. But anyway, listen, people, it's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't smashed the likes already, smash the like. Do as AJ is saying and like the screen. Like the stream. Make sure to get that done, people. Do exactly what AJ is saying and like the damn stream. Big up to AJ, of course, absolute legend of the channel. Big up to you, my bro. Ski. And guys, 16 likes. Can we get this to 20, 25, even 30 likes? Please. I beg. I beg, man. I beg. Let's get this done. Right, let me send you guys over to somebody. Who am I gonna send you guys over to? Who am I gonna send you guys over to? Let's send you guys over to halftime hooks. Send you guys over to halftime hooks. You already know what to do. Spam his chat with hooks is a fraud. Just spam it with hooks is a fraud. Sard raid, whatever you want. Big up to everybody. We out of here. Love for the love. Love you all, man. Peace. Peace.